Hello, my name is Caleb Gusselman. I will be demonstrating ntopng. I downloaded ntopng from ntop's website using a pre-built package. It should be noted that the package I downloaded is actually, it comes with a pro version for 10 minutes. So you get to demo that, but ntopng is also a service, and it comes along with the pre-built package comes a Redis server, which stores the information collected from ntop and allows you to view it. Both have to be started before you can view anything, and Redis has to be started before ntop can be started. So right here I got Redis running as a service, and I have ntop, where is it? ntopng running as a service as well. So after you have those running, you go to the web interface, and I'll do this, go back to the home page. You go to localhost at port 3000, and I've already logged in, but it should pop up. The user asks for username and password, and you type admin for both of those, and then you'd be in. First, I want to say why I selected ntopng. I didn't really know about it before the assignment, but I just started Googling things that were on the list, and came to the homepage and just saw some interesting things, such as discovering application protocols for hosts, show the network throughput between the host, and then show top hosts and listeners, and you can also geolocate hosts, which I thought was interesting. So that's why I picked it, and I'll go back to the dashboard. Now right here is the dashboard, and it's dynamic, so it updates every 5 seconds. So it shows who are the top flow talkers in the network. So this is my computer, and this is who it's talking to. These are the IP addresses, and the bigger the bar, the more traffic. So my computer's having most traffic sent to it right now, as it should. If you double click it, you can go to the host and the flows between them, but we will do that later. Right now, I'm going to look at the device interface, only one device. You can also go to that down here. So I will. So this displays information about the interface. It shows the ID, which is 0, the state, it's active, its name. You can set a custom name, the speed 1 gigabit per second, maximum transmission units 1,514 bytes, and then the family is what ntopng uses to analyze the packets sent over the interface. And this is just a traffic breakdown of what's going where. This is total received traffic, megabytes, and drop packets. And right here is more information about the interface and packets. There's been quite a few lost packets, 605, 922 retransmissions, 286 out of order. It also shows the size distribution of the packets, which is important in understanding how well a network is performing based on the size of the packets. That's all that for that page. So we'll go to protocols. This displays the size of the protocol, or the ratio of protocols that it's using, like HTTP, SSL, and other things like that. It also shows like applications like Facebook and Google, and the percentage of what's being used there. And on the bottom, it shows all the application protocols we have. So like, as you can see, and it shows their total size since startup and the percentage of total, which is interesting. All right, next thing I'll be talking about is flows. And first off, ntopng allows monitoring of network traffic through passive monitoring, and it collects it through the interface and displays it on a web interface. And one of the more interesting things are the flows, which are connections over a port between hosts that are usually TCP or UDP connections. So we'll go to that now, and this displays all the flows that have been recorded. It shows a lot of different headings here, such as the application protocol, the transport layer protocol, which is either for ntopng, is either TCP or UDP. A lot of these have alerts, which I hope are just because I'm using this and it's actually kind of probing the network and not because I actually have a problem. But it displays the client and server, duration, and breakdown, which is important to see who's sending what the majority of the time. The throughput, bits per second, or depending on the size of the messages, maybe bigger. Total bytes sent, and additional info. These can all be arranged by clicking on the headers. And click on some more information about the host. Oh, not that one. Twitter. We'll go to Facebook. This should work. Shows the MAC address for the client and server, the protocol that was used, this is the time since the first packet was seen, and since the last one was sent, total traffic, breakdown of the traffic between the two, lost packets, which is tells how good the connection is. It shows the SSL certificate, which is nice to know when you're communicating with different hosts to see if they can be trusted or not, and also the TCP flags. And if there's actually throughput happening at the time, I'll kind of display it here and right here. Next, and that's just information. You can get all the information about the flows by just clicking on info. And then from here, if you wanted to, you can get more information about the hosts. So we'll go to Facebook. Let's see. It shows the MAC address, a IP address, the name of it, first and last seen again. It also shows an activity map to see the amount of data sent over time, which is all pretty light. Not very much data has been sent, and the quality of the flow itself. And this is actually a host, so we can also display all the hosts we've been talking to. It displays mine first. Click on my host. There's a bunch of information. My host is most heavily used, so this one's going to have a lot of activity. And it can show the time, the amount of items at a certain time. And then host has all these subheadings, which shows the transmission protocols, the types of them. Most of them are TCP for me. The packets again. And the mix of packet size. It also shows what port numbers we're talking on it. It's going to be a lot since I'm connected to a bunch of different hosts right now. This just gives a breakdown of the top peer protocols on the network, which is similar to the top talkers on the network. It gives you total volume. We go to protocols. Hopefully it loads. So again, this is protocols just for my host. This is just for me and who I've been talking to. Again, it breaks down the sent, received, total ratio breakdown, total packet size, and percentage of total. It also gives a DNS breakdown, which is nice, the queries. and the replies are the breakdowns, and the type of DNS query, type A or other. HTTP. It also gives the HTTP, most visited sites, and HTTP queries, and all the special methods. These are more flows, active flows between the host. So me, this is my network, my computer, so it will be whoever I'm talking to right now, which is a lot. This is Top Talker. Well, this is for me. This would be the same as Top Talker since it is my computer. So these are hosts similar to mine. And lastly, there's a different way to display the host, like top host, geomap, or tree map, or whatever. And they both show different. They all show different things, but the geomap's really interesting, as it shows the breakdown of the IP addresses of the hosts. Hopefully, it loads. Give a second. Just right now, it's showing all the hosts I'm talking to. So there's me, and these are all the hosts I'm talking to. You click on 2 over here in Seattle. Click this to see what's coming from Seattle. Looks like Facebook. So it's an interesting way to find out where your hosts are coming from. And that is pretty much it.